Guys, just do it. Yeah, but my coworker, my coworker, he was like, yeah, oh, so since you do a podcast, like my wife runs a business, you want to like shout it out? I'm like, I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And she gave me a bunch of products and all this shit, and like, she was like, it's cool too, honestly, because that's why I want to do with this too. Like this platform is to be able to promote and help people accomplish their shit. You know what I mean?
Get their foot in the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the ball rolling for everybody else.
Shit, or even just like, mostly. Well, it's that, and then like obviously getting to like know people in general, because it's just that like, because dude, it's so like this is something I never thought I'd be doing. Honestly, like if you ask myself, like my younger self, like, oh, what do you think you'd be doing in the future? It's just like. Would not. I thought I was gonna be a video game designer, bro. Like this is nothing.
A&T, man. I'm supposed to be at North Carolina A&T. It's in there.
Really?
Yeah. That was my goal. That was one I took every class you can think of in high school, except for VOTEC. That's one thing I wish I could have did VOTEC, because I did all like the AutoCAD, computer aided drafting, all of that type of
Damn.
Like talking about, we had one class we had to basically like build a bridge on the computer.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Isn't there a competition like in high school that you used to do across the country and shit?
Listen.
He's like, hold on, let me show you real quick.
I thought I was on to something real great. I'm like, okay. So we had to basically make it on the computer itself, and then the goal was who can have the most cost efficient bridge. But you have to test it by having your trucks or like a car, whatever it was, going across.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody was going crazy. Like, I'm building a thick bridge. I built a thick bridge. I'm talking about a lot of parts.
Yeah.
Like, work, right? Yeah, you got to print it out and build it in 3D.
Whoa, really?
Man, I'm talking about what?
You were like, the teacher was like, all right, you gassed up, make it real life.
Hey, then we had to put the books on it. We had to put the books on top of the bridge.
Really?
So whoever had the most books on top of your bridge,
yep,
you win.
How was that?
I think I had like 6. I didn't win though.
How thick were these books though? Because they got some thick textbooks and fucking.
I cannot remember the guy's name, but he had basically double-digit books, and I was like, how?
Damn.
And he had like not even a lot of parts. See, I don't know who that was. I cannot remember, but I'm pretty sure he out there doing something. Like,
yeah, he's building these bridges out in fucking Virginia Beach.
Yeah, he's doing something, because I'm telling you, I thought I was doing something. I was like 6 books. Stop it. I mean, I kept going, huh. All right, that's how it is. Okay.
His power level is increased. It's like looking from across the classroom. What the fuck?
He was already there.
He was already there. He's laughing. Everyone.
Yeah, he thought y'all was gonna get this one, huh? I'm just letting y'all go ahead and think it. Like,
literally, dude, that's some cool shit. Like, is that why you didn't want to do it after seeing his shit? You're like, nah, fuck, nah, I'm just kidding.
Man, shoot. We even made a game in school, like an actual game. We had I made a space game. Like, I cannot remember exact details of how we did it, but my game was basically like I can't think of the name of an actual space game, like a small little spaceship at the bottom of it, and then you see like little meteoroids and everything coming towards you, little I would say alien ships and whatnot. Like I had.
Wait, you did? You fucking coded?
Yeah, basically.
Really?
It was smooth. Like I had like the double cannon shooting out though. Like it was.
Oh
smooth.
shit! I gotta see that. What? Oh, so it's like did you get? So it sounds like Galactica, that old fucking side scroll. Okay, that's why. That's the first thing that came. I was like, oh shit, that was sick. I love that game though.
Yeah, and then you basically had to just say how many lives you would get and how your layout wanted to be. Mine was just regular, nothing too crazy, but everybody had like different guns. I tried to go to big guns, with double cannons on it. But people just more advanced in that type of stage. So I was just learning that, and other people probably had more experience in school. But man, you seen some of them games that they made, it's like, why you in school?
How was coding? Like, how'd you feel about like learning? Was it difficult? Was it a big learning curve? Like,
listen, I wish I could remember half of the stuff because it was such detail. Where I wish I could remember the teacher's name too, the AutoCAD teacher. I really enjoyed that class.
I bet you after this podcast or like midway, you're gonna remember. Eureka!
Hey man, I'm telling you, but it was nice though. Like, it was a nice experience, doing something completely different from what I'm doing now. So it's beautiful how everything kind of like helped me out, just to keep me busy, because it was actually something that I enjoyed doing. So
that's the thing. Like, I don't know about you, but like looking back at high school and shit, like, I don't know if they jammed it in your throat, but they jammed it so much. Like, oh, you got to go to college, like, find your career. Like, this is going to be the rest of your life. And it's just like I feel I definitely looking back at myself now, like, I definitely was peer pressured into going to college. Like, I was like, damn, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, honestly. Like, I was more of like a hands-on, like, skilled. Like, I wanted to be like I said, video game designer in the beginning, but like, by like junior year, I was like, I kind of want to be like a welder, like underwater welder or some shit, and like looking to more trade work.
So man,
and like they just like, nah, you're going to college, bitch.
yeah,
It's like, wait, what? Hold up, motherfucker.
College not for everyone. College definitely not for everyone. Like I didn't like the fact that okay, well, college or military type, you know, but got to end up getting a job. But young mistakes, you know, learning from your lessons. I went to TCC for a little while. It was actually pretty nice.
What's TCC? I don't know.
Tidewater Community College.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still know the colleges.
Yeah. They got them. Like I was in the Chesapeake campus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got like Norfolk campus, I believe. Portsmouth, correct me. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I know they got a Virginia Beach one though. I definitely know that.
Oh, okay. That's like well, we called it Beer Can College up north. It's Bristol Community College, and it's like the same thing, like different cities in the area, and it's like that's where I went to anyway. But dude, like, I just like, and like you said, dude, it's not for everyone, man. You know, you have to have that, you know, that focus. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe, you know, some people may be like, oh, you just didn't find what you were interested in. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just like it's like the way it's taught. I think it's just the way things are taught, like in schools, is just not interesting to me. It's just like not as, I don't know. I like you said, I think just going out in real life and experiencing like not failure, but lessons that way that life throws at you. Yeah. Yeah. I seen that. I loved your song too. I think it was a fuck.
It was from
it's on your link tree. I literally just watched it. It's like,
oh, it's on Bars of Truth.
Yeah, Bars of Truth. That shit was a banger. I was listening to it while I was like doing my shit. I was like, oh damn, this is a banger, man.
Yeah.
Like, when did you make that video?
I released that one. It's crazy how that came about because I was planning on doing a whole different. Like I had like it was gonna be a 3-day project just for one song. But shout out to Joe Pro.
Hey, shout out.
But yeah. So, but I was watching on your Instagram. There's a guy, I forgot his name. He'd be like, talk to him, George. Like he'd be giving like motivational speech. Shout out to that guy too.
Oh,
George.
okay.
Yeah, so he had the background instrumental was that instrumental that I used. I was like, oh man, he started talking to me. I'm like, man, what was that? So I instantly sent it to my guy, Sale. Shout out to my boy, Marcel too. I sent it to him. Was like, oh, you know the instrumental? I know he'll probably know.
Off the bat.
Sent it right to me that night. The name of the person, Sleazy World or something like that. So I looked it up, started writing that night. I finished it the next morning, and I was just practicing it for like a week straight.
Damn.
And then I hit up just have put on Instagram, like, like who are the videographers out here? I need some work done. Like anybody. I'm not my first video I'm putting actually together for myself. And then my boy, he hit me up, Ike. Shout out to Ike. He hit me up. And now I don't know, man. We just put it together. Damn. And I drove down to downtown Norfolk Waterside area, just scoping out, seeing where I can put the video shoot.
Yep.
And then I was like, man, that's crazy because I was really looking for a rooftop. Like, I was looking for a rooftop setting. I went to every single rooftop down there, even by Nauticus. And I was actually leaving through the parking lot, and I stopped because when you go down to, like, the 3rd level, it's like a bridge coming from the actual garage to the actual, I think it's the Waterside area or whatnot. And I was like, I stopped. So that's it. That's it. Yep. That little bridgeway right there, that's it. And I stopped, took photos of it, sent it to my guy. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what that is. Oh, yeah, that's work.
And that day he went over and met you there?
Same day.
See.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, like, how, like, the experience of, like creating the video, like, what did you learn, like, you know, like, in the process that, like, you got out of it? Like, what was the lesson that you learned?
Oh, I need to do some more. That was my first. It felt great. Like, it felt wonderful. Like, it felt like I'm finally getting the people to see me, you know, and actually just hear me as well, because the visuals, everything as well with the lyrics. You got to have the content with it, because of course people just look at the video and they probably get lost in just the video. But if you're paying attention to the words as well, it's just like it just goes together as the vibe, the overall setting, you know, just the Bars of Truth, like the low light, gritty, you know, and then the all black with the gold. So I just wanted to, you know, do something different. It just made me feel like, okay, we really starting now, because I've been basically just perfecting the craft, you know, performing here and there throughout the year, actually putting out my first video. People can actually see me. Yeah, it felt real well. It's
like a step closer to.
Hey, I got something else coming too, man. It's crazy.
Oh, what you got? Can you drop it? Is that? Can you say a little something for people to look out for?
Oh, you talking about little bars with it? I mean,
you don't have to. You don't have to, brother.
I mean, it's basically the questions. It's like I'm gonna say it. I'm like, So how do you know that the people you're with and really just trying to replace where you sit? Man, watch your back. Some just down for the ride. They always in park while just letting you drive. How do you know you get caught in that jam, man? Who will spread out and supporting the fam, man? How do you know it's the answers you need before you can grow? Gotta weed out the weeds. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Hey, that's just it. I can't go too crazy. I can't wait to put that one out. It's on. Yeah.
It's on, yeah. That's all you need to know, motherfuckers. It's on, yeah. Yeah.com. Yahoo. I don't know. It's on there.
Yeah, it's. I like that one. How I like the actual beat. It's not. It's just something I feel like I need to do because I actually had another song I was gonna put out right after that one because they came together right after I put Bars of Truth together. And I just put this other song together, but I was like, I think I need to do this first. So I'm gonna do this. You know, I'm gonna do that this week.
Okay.
Literally this week.
Another video about to drop this week.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. That's gonna be fucking. Dude, and like, is there like a ritual you do when it comes to this creating? Like do you get yourself like in a room like where it's just like mute like some beats like no like is there like any like rhythm or something you go with like to try to get yourself like into the groove of things when making a song or some creative ideas?
In the beginning, I used to try to like focus on one song. Like I'm just gonna stay on this song until I finish, then go to the next one. But I was getting myself stuck. I felt like I was forcing it. So it just came to me like I just go to by vibes off of feelings and whatnot. So now like in the morning, like I may work on 4 songs in one day. Like in the morning, I may have a vibe for Lust and Over Love. Yeah. And then maybe when I get to work, like lunchtime, I might want to pick it up and I start writing to Accountability. That's got way more up-tempo. And then when I get off work, maybe want to relax. Now I got to the Road to Glory. That's my West Coast track. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't even get that one out, but hey, that's crazy.
Oh, damn, you're dropping gems.
Yeah, and then like maybe at night, you know, maybe really about to slow it down. Like, let me go ahead and do that Through It All. Yeah, that Through It All. That's the one on Tiki Talk. They really like that one.
Yo,
they like that one on Tiki Talk. Shout out to the people that commented on that one. Yeah.
Hell yeah, and then I can imagine too, like when you see people like supporting you and like liking, you know, giving you like compliments and shit, and, like on your work too. It's like, damn, like definitely it's reassuring. Like
real, man. Like, man, y'all really like what I'm doing. Like, I didn't realize it. Like, I'm starting to just say, like, bro, you are really talented, bro. Like, you're not really just talking about nonsense or not just nonsense, just anything. You really got great content. Now we just have time to perfect the craft. So now the thing is now just don't rush it. Whatever comes to you, comes to you. You know, whatever beat I feel, I can hear 500 beats. And out of them 500, maybe 5 of them talk to me, literally. And then I just get a melody and everything just flows. Like, I don't have any problem putting things together. My problem I can say right now is staying consistent. That's my biggest thing. Yeah.
Staying consistent isn't like just like and like explain that to me.
Like staying consistent and like just actually doing music because I work on cars as well.
That was actually one of my other things I was gonna ask you too. Do you want to dive into that or stay in the music?
No, man, listen, it's fine, man. We can. I'm here.
Yeah. True. We're here to shoot the shits, all right? But yeah, no. Tell me, talk about it while you're at it. Fucking say, because I was gonna ask, like, I see you going around doing mobile mechanic. That was just dope as fuck, man. I love that. Basically, like a mobile AAA, but like better, because you actually do the work on spot.
Yeah, man. I was just talking to a guy.
Well, AAA do it too, but it's just like, I mean, but it's better.
Hey, man, I enjoy it though.
Yeah,
you know, because it actually gives me something else to do with my hands other than work. From work at the shipyard and work on the music, but actually outdoors and just I could have some type of music and the interaction with the customers. Small thing like that kind of builds a good thing with me myself. But
what do you do at the shipyard? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I'm an electrician.
Oh shit. Yeah. I was thinking about doing that earlier, but I ended up I'm working for electric motor and contracting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a rewinder.
Okay.
So I'm learning the trade. Because I'm through the apprentice program now.
Okay.
So now I'm doing right now I'm doing small motors. Like my next 6 months is I'm going to be breaking down and reassembling motors and pumps and shit. So that's pretty cool.
You say you'd have loved that job that offered me in Fort Lauderdale.
Really?
You'd have loved that one, working on the boats.
Oh, really? Oh, see that, especially that I'm single and don't have kids, man. I've been thinking like traveling is like I'll take any opportunity to fucking like travel, bro.
Man, you would have loved that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why were you going all across the country or something like? Or
no, I couldn't do that.
Oh yeah, with kids, right? And shit. Yeah.
I'm stationed right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh shit.
Oh no, I'm not in the military.
I'm
stationed.
in general.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm here for right now.
It is hard to travel with kids too. It's not easy.
Oh yeah.
No, sorry. So electrician. Sorry, trying to go back because you were
mechanic.
Yeah, mechanics. Yeah, give it to like what? So did you grow up like your dad or your
No.
grandfather, like anyone teaching you mechanics? Like you ever had an interest like through like no? What made you interested?
Really, what really made me interested in like starting my own business was, I mean, I got let go from one of my jobs through this COVID situation. It got crazy, and it was like, you know what, I'm not about to keep investing so much time into working with these companies, and then next thing you know, they can just let you go off of whatever's going on, whether it's internal or external, and there's no really explanation. So I was like, you know what, man, I need to have some type of income regardless of how these jobs and companies like feel. One day they can feel like, okay, you're the top, you're doing your thing. The next day, all right, we done with you. So basically my thing was, all right, well, let's just go ahead. I used to work at Take 5 Oil Change. I was I don't know if you're familiar with that.
No, I know. Yeah.
I was working at Take 5, and then it was actually, I got a lot of experience from there. Like, and then I was a store manager, became a store manager, worked my way up and whatnot like that. Things just happened. I would say every L is a lesson. So everything just happened what made me feel like, all right, well, let's go ahead and try to get some income. Let's make some noise with our own type of knowledge that we gained from this job, and let's do it like that. So I basically started working on cars outside of the shop, and then next thing you know, started going to the houses, and next thing you know, all right, let's go ahead and let's rock, man. Let's put this business together. Let's go ahead and put some type of business cards or whatnot. And one thing led to another. Everybody out there kind of knew me out here because I've been to school and everything out here as well. So it's like I already had like you can say the supporting cast because I'm on social media, and once I put it out there that I'm doing this, the first customer hit me up, second customer. Once I posted it, like, oh man, he really out here, and it's just moving.
Wow. How long you been doing that for? You said COVID, so like what, 2019, 2020?
2020, something like that. 2019, 2020, something like that.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like going back to like you said, like these corporations and shit, like having that power, just like you can, because I mean, there's a lot of people who give their all to these companies, like expecting like to be able to retire like comfortably, all this shit, and then like you said, it's just a number, man. It's sad. They look at us as numbers, and they'll just toss them on the side. But I think like definitely with COVID, like you said, it woke you up to like, yo, I'm gonna do my own. Fuck that shit. Like I ain't relying on no motherfucker.
It really got crazy. It got crazy about that deadline with the shot. It got crazy.
Yeah. It was fucked up.
It almost turned into a coat. Like
yeah,
being funny, it almost turned into a coat.
Really? Yeah. It was some fucked up shit. Like people having to lose their jobs just over a vaccine, like or some shit like that too. Like it was just
working through it. How we working through it? Next thing you know, hey man, I know y'all working through it last year, but now I need y'all to go ahead and get this shot if y'all want to continue to work. Wait, we was just y'all heroes last year. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like taking stuff like that. It was just,
All right, especially like nurses too, man. It's like the ones who are literally frontline workers. Like they have the best immunity. Like they don't need a fucking vaccine, dude. Like I don't know, man. It's just like as a culture, man, we just completely threw away like the basic structural founding of science, like question everything, like why, like the constant research, like
fear, man, fear. That's really what it's about. Fear, control. But I shout out to my mom. She works at the hospital because she definitely had me nervous when everything was going down.
Facts. No, exactly, dude. We didn't know in the beginning.
Yeah.
What the fuck was going on. Like we were all like I'm on the same boat. Like, I did lose my grandfather to COVID. It was just like but even then, even with that, I even question like because you see these articles and how people were properly mistreated in like some. I'm not saying all hospitals. I'm saying like some hospitals. So it just makes me question, man. It's like during these times, we never took the time to question and like push like the proper treatment and shit like that. Like the ventilators, like how in the beginning, like we put people on ventilators. And we realized, it was killing people because, people were so relying so much on the ventilators. Yeah. So it's just, we stopped doing that. And then there was this big censorship of vitamin D, vitamin C, like all these things to properly like maintain your immune system and do better. But it was being censored by our own government. And it's just like, wait, what? Like,
it's hard to really trust once things started getting, I would say misused, but when the information kind of get construed and mixed up. Okay, well, if you take this, everything should be fine. Well, people taking this now, people are just dropping. Okay, well, hold on, man. Now people starting. I'm skeptical about that now. Now you telling me how to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, nah, man. What's going on really? If there's no way you can, like people say, everybody reacts different. So just because this person has fell out or this person has passed or this person was fine, everybody reacts different. And my thing is, my rebuttal is, if everybody reacts different, why is everybody taking the same thing?
That's so true, and
Come on, man.
it's fucking fat. It's just like it's so crazy to say it. It like really is just common sense. You know what I mean? Like we're all uniquely different. Like everyone, I think, I think every human understands like we're different, bro. It's just and like why you had people literally like fighting people who were doing the proper thing of talking to their doctors and making sure it was good for them. You know, there's people who are allergic to the vaccine. Like imagine you took the vaccine just because some random motherfucker on TV, some actor who, you know what I'm saying? That's another crazy thing too, man. It was like we were promoting like Bill Gates and these fuckers who don't even know shit about science. I mean, like they're not healthcare like practitioners, nothing, bro. And it's just like, what the fuck, bro?
If you don't know, you'll flock to the person who sounds like they know what they're talking about.
Yo, so. It's just yeah, but you know, going back, it's definitely taught us a lot, like humans, you know, like just not even just this country, but the world, like how easily like people will follow along, like because I you know what I mean I always question like for example like World War II and like how you know Germany like the people were turned to like do such things to people. It's just you know it's a psychological thing. Like even now, like you know look at it, like it's a psychological mind game with propaganda. Like it's possible, man, and people don't think, oh, it won't happen to us. Like, you know, we're smarter. No, it's happening to us now. Like we're always in warfare. Even you know what I mean. And myself, I am in a sense being fucking controlled through a phone. You know what I mean? Because like all the pop ups and shit. Like some way, somehow, I'm being maneuvered to think a certain way than another way. You know, and that's what we have to realize.
That's the rabbit hole right there.
Fact. Are you into like conspiracy shit like that?
I'm talking about if you go down.
Oh,
like you start literally once you start opening that door, talking about what's wrong or what can be changed, or just what do you think about this when it comes down to just the control or the government and stuff. That door right there can open up the door to you either shut the door or you open it and then next thing you know you start talking about this and you start talking about that. Next thing you know you go into conspiracies and what's like that. So when it comes down to controlling like the government and stuff like that, hey man, I just go ahead and stay focused on what I know I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
Because you step out there like that, you know, people view you a certain way, and then it's like, okay, well, I don't even want to be portrayed like this. I'm really just trying to do this. So a lot of times I stay away from like that when it comes to like politics or especially religion. Man, that's one of the biggest things that when it comes, because it's hard to have an open conversation with like. It's hard to find like an open mind when it comes down to those type of conversations, and some people just shut it off because they don't want to hear it, or they already have their own one. They already have their way of thinking. Oh, well, I believe in this, or whatever you say against this, get out of here. So that's why I say, when it comes down to that, I just let y'all can have all of that. Like,
it's just so it sucks though that like we have to think like because I'm in the same boat, you know. It's like sometimes you never know like how people are going to react with certain like topics and shit. Like we should be able to have these contradicting ideals and still be understanding like. You know what I mean? You're a human and you're still doing good. Like if you believe in this fucking cat and it's going to make you be a fucking better person every day, like then all to you. That's how I'm, you know what I mean? That's just how I am, man. If you aren't killing people, fucking doing terrible shit to ruin people's lives, like more power to you. Just be a good human, you know?
Make sure you be genuine with everything you do. That's the biggest thing. I always try to be genuine, just regardless. If I can stay just who I am as a person, true to myself, and stay genuine. Make sure every type of move, everything I do is actually just genuine. It's nothing just trying to do something backdoor or just to try to get something out of the next person. Nah, I don't, because I believe in that karma. I definitely believe in karma.
I feel you on that, dude, 100%, bro.
That's one thing I do not play with. Whatever you give out, that will come back to you. Like regardless if it's positive or negative. I really believe in that. That's why I just try to. Stay focused, stay locked in what I got to do, and if I do come across anyone, I've always uplifting positive energy, always. Not one person can tell, not one person can say that I came with them with a negative just negativity, just nah. Because I feel like if I let that out, they ain't gonna do nothing but recycle right back to me, and I don't need that. Music, it's in the music.
In the music too, you can do so much for your communities and the impact you do with the words you speak,
Yes.
Like I can imagine like when people respond like, wow, that song really moved me or motivated me to get off my ass and like do something.
That's why since I tapped in with music, it's just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they say we use a certain percentage of our brain, but I feel like once I tapped into music, I definitely tapped into something different because I still to this day don't understand where the words and lyrics come from.
Really?
I really don't.
Yeah, no, it's crazy too. You know, like I'm trying. It was Vaughn, I believe, Vaughn Wave. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a fucking tissue.
Oh, you good?
Drip real quick.
No,
but Vaughn Wave.
I know you're talking about. Shout out to Vaughn Wade. Are you alright?
Got the drip, but not that drip. Not like close.
Got the drip,
well, I do got nice drip. Oh shit, I'll talk about that after. But yeah, Vaughn Wave was saying like, you know, I'm doing all this work, but like it has to come from somewhere. Like these thoughts, these ideas, like it has to be a higher power, like a higher being, like, you know what I mean? Because there is, like I'm like my opinion when it comes to like religions, like I believe there is a higher power, but I don't know. It's a god. Like I don't know if it's a god. I don't know. Like I don't know what. Like, you know what I mean? I can't even comprehend that thought. Like my puny brain can't comprehend that shit.
That's why I put it in the music. Like they said that the bars are truth. When when it come down for something, the music just come from somewhere somehow, and I feel like it is definitely something, a higher power. And if you wanted to say, "Oh man, a woman," I think it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? I would really I would like it to be a woman because it's just like strength. You know, a woman, my mother, strong. You know what I'm saying? She always had the answers. You know, she always got some type of feedback from me to make me feel like, okay, everything's gonna be all right. When it comes to music, it's just like the lyrics I can say just. It's hard to explain that. It's like I said, the bar, the truth kind of like spoke to me when I heard the instrumental. It spoke to me when I first started the music last year. It's like something rose out of me like Creed. I really tell the story the same way when I first got like finally found out how I'm gonna get started with music through the open mics. It's like something came out of nowhere, like when Creed was knocked out and he like came out of nowhere and got, hey, I'm back in the fight. Yeah. That's how I really felt. That's how I feel every time when I do music. Like every time I put a bar together, it's like, dang, where'd that come from? Like, man, like, and it just starts flowing. You know. So like with Bars of Truth, I was saying, I was like, but I heard you got ambition. What you doing with that?
Yeah, yo.
A lot of gang ain't coming with you. Some just glued to the track. Could just be you. That's a fact. Put in just you on the map, making it out that mud, dog, like Bobby Boo on the back. Boucher. I'm not saying, so it's just like basically saying like it's not always gonna be a whole team with you. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna always be this person that you feel like just should be beside you. They're not. Sometimes that person that you want to support you might not be there to support you. So it's just okay to be locked in, focused, and not try to be entertaining to everybody while you're trying to perfect your craft. So I feel like that's why I feel like really when it comes down to just the lyrics, it's just I really don't even know how I came up with that one. It might not be deep to a lot of people, but it's the fact that I started this and it's just like, man, we really are on to something. This is something special. Like it's nothing like you can, nothing I can say I ever did before can make me feel like, man, it's not even an outlet. It's just like, man, this is something that you're supposed to be doing. Like, so.
This is what you're giving back to the world.
I'm telling you, man, it's just.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that bar really hit, man. It hit me anyway, because it's like, especially like moving and shit, like, you know, it definitely shows you, like with distance, it does show you like who's really there, like behind, like your true friends, your true circle and shit like that. And also people like even in the creative game, you know, there's people who out in contact, you know, back then it's just like they want to do it, but they don't do the actions. And you're just like, sorry, I'm trying to think. It just sucks, man. Like, to put it simply, it just sucks because, you know, you want it, like you said, you want them to be with you to see you grow and them grow. But, you know, you can't hold your progression and like down because of someone else, you know. And that's sad. You have to let go. You're just like, hey, like, thank you for support. You can support me from afar, but you know.
That's why I said, like, even with that one, that following bar was, even if they do leave, you know what I'm saying? If they do be back in the, when you stuck in the mud, but you made it out the mud. And I was like, it's okay. That's all you need. Be yourself, but control your breathe. Going pro with your vision, maybe the only time they see. So whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, whatever your lane is, going pro, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting to a certain level that you feel as if, okay, now they can see me. Or just actually, like another ball, like GoPro cameras, you know, you can get, they see you through them GoPro cameras when you shoot your video, or they see you in the limelight, or they see you taking photos and here and there with people, they feel like, okay, that's in a different level. So, but it's okay, that's all you need. Be the flow, control your breathe, go pro with your vision. Maybe the only time they see, but don't take it to the chest. Nah, use it as a vest. How? By cutting off anyone just supporting for the check. Nike. Come on, man. I'm telling you, man, like it's.
That was fucking filthy, dude. That's just filthy, bro.
Because you can't take that to the chest when people don't really support you or you want to support. That's a lot of people I would say.
Oh, facts.
I wish, but at the same time, people always have their own lives, to live and whatnot. So you can't really dwell on who's there and who's not, because those who are around you for a reason, whether it's good or bad. It's on you to figure that out. And if they're not around what you need them to be or what you need them for or what you would like them to be around supporting, don't take that to the chest, man. They might not see it right now. Like I said, take it to the chest. Nah, use it as a vest. How? By cutting off anyone just supporting for the check. Be careful. Yeah, so like
that's the thing that sucks too, man. When you do, because that's something I'm not gonna lie, that's something I think about too. Like, as I gain more connections and all this stuff too. I'm like, damn, like, are people gonna be around me just because they see, like you said, a check, potential, and it makes you second guess a lot of people you have entered into your life, and you can only hope that you have good instincts, I guess, but you never know, man. You really just don't know. I guess you gotta take that risk with life. Everything's a risk.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't, like you said, no fear, right? You just gotta let it go.
Gotta get out there. That's the only way really to get it done. Gotta get out there. So that's why I don't really have a big circle. Like, I mean, when I was younger, I guess I was around a lot more people, but now I'm really locked in with family, like my own little family. So I don't know, man. It just feels great to be able to actually put out great content or put together great content, because I haven't put really anything out, really. But what I perform, oh man, quick side note.
Oh, hell yeah.
I performed at the Southern Flair Pub. Oh, yeah. Man, they was really feeling that family tree, man. That family.
Really.
Nah, because I haven't performed that in a while because I've been doing other songs and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it just came to me. I was like, man, family tree. It's a narrative. It's like a story. Like, I just had to say that because when I put that one out, I just remember that one. Okay. I didn't need to
I will.
Yeah, I'll let you hear it after this because I can't.
Yeah, all right. I'll write that down. I'm gonna write that down. Actually,
tree. Yeah, it's called Family Tree. But
I was gonna say, like, actually talk about family and stuff. Like, in your youth, like, is there anyone in your family though, like, who inspired you to like push really toward your dreams of music? Like, did you pick up an instrument? Did you or was it a musician? Like, who inspired you, like, growing up?
Nobody really inspired me as far as like around me. I mean, I had inspiration through like actual like artists, verified artists that's out there. Rest up to Nip. I really was heavy on Nipsey Hussle.
Oh yeah.
But
rest in paradise.
Yeah, but coming up, not really. I wasn't into music as far as like. My brother was in the band.
Oh shit!
Not to say put it out there to that brother, but he was in the band for not too long. But I was really just an athlete. Really just try to stay out of trouble and try to play sports. I wasn't really into music and stuff. I was just listening to, whatnot. But I really didn't tap into music until like, I want to say, like I said last year, I was doing music before. Like if you go in like 2010, I did like a video when it was. Yeah. See that's a
dig deep for that one, yo.
That's a whole different story. Yeah, I was talking.
Hey, shit, if you want to talk about, more.
I was talking about because it was this guy. Shout out to Sinbad. Shout out to Sinbad out there. He was like one of the top artists in the school. Went to Oscar Smith High, and then like he was performing at the like the pep rallies or his songs getting performed at the high school footballs. That's big because Oscar Smith was like #1 high school football team out here, so performing out there was big.
Wow.
So it's my first. I kind of like dissed him. Yeah, nobody knew me as an artist for real. Like nobody, because he had this group called Hood Hop Entertainment, HE. Yeah, and he like I said, go by Sinbad. He had dreadlocks. He had this girl named Sugar, but her name was Kiki.
Kiki,
yeah.
Do you love me? Are you right? I don't know. I think.
Hey, check this out. This I know something's crazy. So I'm just give you a little backstory just so I can I tell you the actual lyrics, you go, oh wow. Like his name was Sinbad. He go by he thought the city like basically his. He was saying Sin City, like it's his city, which is smooth. I give it to him.
Okay.
And then like I said, the girl's name was Sugar, but her name was Kiki, but she went by Sugar.
Yeah.
And then this girl named Brittany. She had on a song. It's how one of the lyrics one of her songs was, they call me Brittany, I'm the baddest bitch. They said, they call me Brittany, I'm the baddest bitch. I got them on the hard like Project Bricks. Fuck y'all if you say I can't rap, cause your girl get the head, light fitted caps. That's literally how I went. And I was like, all right, so then I asked him, that's how it started. Is I asked him, how you feel? Put a little song together, me and a couple of guys. I was staying in South Norfolk at the time, and it was like, nah, basically like brushed it off. So I like, bro, I'm about to diss him.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I like, bro, I got to diss him because I ain't like how it came off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I like, what can I be softest but hardest beat? So I got the Lil Mama lip gloss beat. Yeah, that doom doom. Doom doom.
Yeah.
They were like, I like Sinbad, you think you're sweet because you got dreadlock. F your whole rap crew, yeah, I'm saying hood hop. And your girl Sugar, aka Kiki. Why the fuck hearing she biting lyrics from Nicki? And Britney, why the you put on that song with no Girl Scouts, but that girl a tag along. Talking about she getting head like 50 cats. What nigga in their right mind would eat that? Double A, hey, boy. Hey,
yeah,
that
was
like,
good.
Yo, like
who would eat that? Yeah,
hey, Double H-E, where you come up with the name? F your whole rap game, hood hop, entertain, and Sinbad. This ain't your city. Anybody come with it? Anybody come and get it? Like Trey Dub, who want what? And sorry, Sugar, my flow tighter than it's in your butt, but I ain't mean to say Sugar. That's Nicki's line. So I don't hear Nicki's lines in your rhymes all the time. I ain't lying. Hard to find your rhymes and your lines. Hold on, that's acapella time. And my boy cut the beat off like. A rap beef, a FAA I can give a two fucking fuck if you hate me. And saying bad, this ain't joke. Hey, I'm talking about boy, it was crazy, man.
Shit.
And when I put that out, it was like, you a rapper? Are you this like this? Man, he had the whole football team against me, man. It was crazy.
Really? I can
crazy.
just picture it, dude. You're walking to your car in high school and the whole fucking squad just like what the fuck?
I ain't had one back then, but no, it was crazy. It was fun though. Like I knew most of all of the guys, but it's the fact that no one kind of like, but who? You're not a rapper? What you talking about, man? What you doing? It was in me.
Yeah.
I was back then. I was probably talking about some crazy stuff.
They just didn't expect it.
Yeah, and that kind of like set the summer off out there in 2010. Everybody was around in 2010. Yeah, they definitely know. Shout out to Kiki. She doing her thing out there. Yeah, Sinbad. I haven't seen Sinbad in a while, but definitely shout out to Sinbad. Yeah, but
still, are they still doing doing their thing? Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was smooth. It still come up to the day. People still talk about it, like when they come on Facebook Memories.
Oh yeah, it's just like, oh shit, remember this shit?
13 years, man. This year will be 13 years. I put it out in 2010, right after I graduated.
Damn.
Right after I graduated, I was like, yeah, okay.
He's like, we going off.
So I knew I had some talent because people was already saying that I was good, but
I
didn't like the content I was talking about for the most part. Like, I was like, oh man, I'm trying to think of that one when I did. It was off of that T.I. That T.I. and 2 Chainz. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it.
Oh, I'm riding around and I'm getting it. Oh, I'm riding around. I don't remember the song. Not gonna lie.
That's when my boy Quan had got killed. Rest up to Quan. And it's like I'm riding around on their side of town. When I'm looking up, I'm gonna hold them down, man. It's where they at right now. Well, fuck the police because they say well, fuck the police because they won't even around. 9-9 on my side, but I ain't with the golfing. Walking death trap, so I stays with the coughing. If I drive by, bitch, I'm coming with the walking. I'm talking about so when they do the talking, snap back with your team on it. We scrapped up like Green Hornet, man. Reset, I need a new opponent. Then because you ain't want it, man, you ain't know that I am the one like need yo with a Tommy gun. Hit him in his chest. What is that? Hit him in his chest. They cock back, hit him in his chest. Now you holding that. Sanford the Son, something like that.
Sanford Son.
It was just the content was just like, what were you talking about, man? You know, it's
just like switch, like making a story. Were you trying to make a story?
I have no idea, man.
He's like, that's why I still don't know.
I have no idea. It just started coming, but
I think honestly, I think especially when you start rapping, you just like just to get shit. Because honestly, I was writing some bars actually before earlier today. I actually don't want to fuck on the shit.
Yeah. See, I was a poet. I used to write stuff down like a poem, man. That was crazy. Yeah,
I just like came in my head like I was bored. It's like, Kaiba boy, you fell from my trap. Hit you with the kunai change. Reduce your attack. I'm going to take my time about an hour. Slice you up like chowder, New England style. So stupid shit like that.
He said New England style.
New England style, yeah.
New England style. What that mean?
Oh, it's just like New England like chowder, like clam chowder or some shit. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's just stupid. Like I just wanted to get it. Like I was just spitting. I was like, fuck it, I need to write it.
And I know what that means. I mean, I don't know what the New England style, the chowder, but
dude. Have you ever been to New England? Like up in the no?
I've been the first up top I've been was Baltimore or DC.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this one. Yep, we did talk about this one at the event too.
Yeah, because
sick event too. Shout out to Brandon Khalil.
Hey, 20 Bill ain't got to ride by no drill.
Hell yeah, dude. And shout out and Art Noir too. That was lit as fuck, man.
Yeah.
That was my first time out there, man. It was such a fucking vibe, man. Hell yeah. That was such a vibe, dude. But
always got a vibe.
Yeah, but like I'm gonna, because I guess they were saying they have a podcast studio too up there. I was like,
okay.
I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's what we just did one too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Well, Brandon Khalil, he had one. He invited a couple of artists out.
Really?
Yeah, that was smooth.
What? When was this?
I want to say by the end of January, like
what?
Like 2.5 weeks back, maybe.
Yo,
that was my first one. I was nervous.
Oh, really? How'd you like? That was your first one. So this is your second one.
Yeah, it was my first one. This is my first one that actually like, all right, let's set it up. But I was invited to the last one, so yeah, this kind of like my second one, but 101, first one.
Yeah, this is lit as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, this is nothing crazy, light work.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I could count the lady out there, but that was a little different in Atlanta. That was a little different out there.
Oh yeah, where else did you live? Where'd you live by? Where else did you live by any chance?
We used to live in Cartersville. I spent back and forth time in Jacksonville, Florida. Most of the majority of my life I've been in Virginia though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So family mostly here, or
I got family. Yeah, Virginia, Alabama, Florida, Georgia.
Yeah.
Alaska.
Really?
Shout out to my cousin Jerry out there.
Yeah. Oh shit, fucking killing grizzlies and wearing them as coats.
Hey.
Probably, right now he's probably watching this right now in his grizzly bear fucking jacket. Really?
Yeah, it really. Most people say it's actually more hotter days than cold.
Really? Have you ever been or? He's like, what?
I mean, the states I've been in, Florida, Georgia, of course, Alabama, of course. I never lived in Carolina, but I've been to Carolina. I had a show in Greensboro.
North or south?
North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth. Virginia, of course.
Oh, yeah.
DC, Baltimore. That's about it.
Oh, okay. No, I've never been to Baltimore. I've never been to Georgia. Never been to Alabama.
Yeah, I didn't say the state. I did Baltimore. I don't know anything else about Maryland.
Yeah, I only went to Washington, D.C. when I went to Maryland.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a little fucking podcast thing. I wanted to go talk to people and shit.
I like D.C. I had to
it's beautiful.
Though. I didn't have to get used to it. It's too much movement for me, man. There's just too much going on. My first time going was like I ran off the road by a city bus because I didn't realize it was merging, and then it's like a roundabout.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what is going on, man? Yeah.
That's the thing about city life, fam. It's so fucking weird. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all going through? And people don't give a fuck about anyone else.
I got used to it though, but they say DC is a lot slower than New York. See, I never been, but shout out to the queen. She's from Brooklyn, so
okay.
She already knows about how they move out there, but. I already say they talking about they go to the club or they don't leave until like 3 in the morning. I'm like, what?
God damn. It's like you said, different. That's a great thing though about this country.
I'm talking they don't leave the house. They go to the club until
wait, what?
1 to 3 in the morning. I'm like, y'all tripping, man. You go in the house. Like,
3 in the morning?
Man. Y'all don't go to work. Or y'all don't.
Dude, they're trying.
Don't quote me if I may be wrong for the exact time, but it's definitely after midnight because everybody said the same things after midnight. They don't go to the club until afterwards. What?
My fault. I usually see the light, and it's like flagging. That's why,
right.
Dude, 3 in the morning at that point, I'm like, bitch, we going for early bird breakfast at that point, motherfucker.
Like sit on the porch. I like sitting on the porch, type the vibe, the breeze, type stuff with the family talking. You know what I'm saying, shooting shit, whatnot.
Like old grandpa shit, sitting rocking your chair.
Florida, though.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Florida's a different vibe too. I've been there, I think once, twice, something like that. But I've been to. One second, I'm gonna get this fucking thing. But I've been to. I wish I went to.
Oh, you all right? Make sure I turn this.
There we go. Ah, damn, my God. Fucking, yeah, but I've been to Mexico, Canada.
Oh, wow.
Jamaica. Where else? I've been to a bunch of islands. It's like St. Martin, St. Kitts, I've been to a bunch of islands. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. I want to go to Africa.
Yeah.
I would love to fucking go
I want
to
to go to Bali.
Bali. Oh, okay. I see you. Why Bali?
I mean, I just like the Bali. I just like it, honestly. Like how that and Bora Bora.
Bora
Bora is kind of like my spot to go. I would love to, like, that's gonna be my spot to go, like, for like the honeymoon or whatever. Just because I just like them with like little cabins,
yeah,
on top of the water. Man, I'm telling you, man. They have.
Wait, you just recently married?
Nah.
Oh, okay. So you said honeymoon. I was like, oh,
no,
shit.
I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay. I was like, oh shit,
because
congrats.
I've always had that like label down like Bora Bora as a go-to spot. Even though people probably went there like, oh, it wasn't all of that, but to me, it's like okay, that's one of the spots I say I'm gonna go to. That in Bali, and of course Africa. But as far as like just to enjoy myself without having to go around, and like I don't want to. Instead of when I go out here, I'm not trying to go out here just what's your culture like. I really want to just relax myself.
Yeah.
I want to go to Africa. We out there like
Shout out to my tribes. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
like
out to my tribes.
Yeah, literally. That's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? I want to go to Africa just to see my culture, like my dad's side and shit.
Everybody say the same thing coming back from like leaving out of the States and coming back. They say it's completely different.
Oh,
like this, I've heard a lot of like the same thing saying we take advantage or not take advantage, but we're not utilizing what we have to the fullest extent. A lot of people would love to have what we have as far as like technology and stuff goes, or just the privileges of what we have. But but outside looking in, it seems like we got a lot. But at the same time, we're dealing with a lot too. Just being in the States, as you don't have to get too deep with it. But as a black man in America, so it's just something that I want to just get out of the States and see how everything else is. Even though I've been in the South for the most of my life, majority of my life. But just getting out of the States so I can enjoy some type of different. It might be the air might be different out there. I never even know. Like
100%, bro. Yeah. Everything's. You know what I mean? I can't even like. That's why I love traveling outside the country though. Like you're gonna like it definitely wakens you up to like you said like what you're blessed to have when you come back. Like it's, and that's I feel like a lot of people in America should do. Is get outside their comfort zone and just see how privileged we really do have. Like, and even then though, it's crazy. I like what you said. So it's like they they do appreciate like things they like we have that they don't. But like I feel like they have something that we don't have, and that's more of a connection with like family and like culture and like community. Like the American culture now it's not like like most I've been Americanized. I'm first generation American on my dad's side.
Okay.
And then my mom's side, I'm second generation. But like, in that time, like you can see like other families and shit. Like you notice like they just don't have a closer connection and a bond. Like as me growing up, like I had a very close connection with my cousins and family, and like we were always close. Like that was our like. And then you see other people where I would talk to them like, oh no, we weren't that close with our cousins. Like what I mean, and shit like that. I feel like that's how I feel like other cultures have it. Like their family bonds are a lot stronger.
Yeah, I would definitely enjoy like my family's a lot closer than what it is. Like it's not like we always anybody's like riff like part or whatnot, like beefing or whatnot. But I just wish if I can like talk to my family in the group chat. If anybody want to go to such place, I'd be able to give responses or whatnot. But a lot of times my family just not as close as they were when we was younger. Just I understand people got their own lives and whatnot, but when it come down to just the cookout used to be a lot more people. You know what I'm saying? The cookout used to be actual cookout. You know what I'm saying? Now it's really like a cook-in.
Yeah.
You cook and you come right in. Nobody really outdoors, the music. So it's just a lot of things have changed as the years passed. But I would definitely like love it if it was like just more of an actual like unity going on. And just instead of just not every man for himself, but just I'm over here doing this. Y'all go over there and do that. If I had time, then we'll. There's no communication really when it comes down to just everybody just wanting to do something together. But I know I missed the old days really. I grew up, I'm a 92 baby, 90s baby, so I got the privilege of seeing like before the technology boom and all the family before. It wasn't just no phones, cell phones. On the table.
Yep, smack that shit off here. What the fuck you got right there? What I see?
There was actually communication going on, but now it's just technology is taking over. Like I want to bring it back to like, okay, well, let me get the family together. Like, let me just do that because I know I would love to go out the States and just learn the new culture or just get a better in-depth detail about our culture itself outside of the States. But as of right now, I just wish the family in the States were just a lot closer because you got family that's 10 minutes away from each other that does not even talk. Like, they can be 10 minutes standing from each other. They don't even talk to each other at all. So it's just like, it's a big like gap when it comes down to like the unity in families now. Just overall, if you're not in the house family, then it's like, all right, well, we gotta find time for you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It sucks, I think and again, I think that's just American culture. We just don't promote that nuclear family like we used to anymore. It's just more of like independence, grind, hustle, and bustle kind of work. And it's just like you forget about those intimate moments. You're like, dude, like I'm on the same boat, bro. Like, my my family's still like, you know what I mean? I'm far, so it's harder for me to get to, but I go for holidays, but luckily like my family, like, you know, like nothing happened. Like we're close, like, you know, and it's, and I wish that for everyone, you know, cause that to know you will always have that support system. Like no matter how many how many like times you fall, like they'll always be there to support you and be like, hey, like, you know, we got you, you know, and it's good to hear, like, you know what I mean, yourself, like, because we need more people promoting that, you know, it's like, you know, like, Bill, and I love that on your profile, too, you put generational wealth, and, like, that's my goal, too, like, and I think it's because the connection with my family, I seen, like, what they've gone through to get to where I am, to give me that, my privileges, like, to be right across the table with you right now, man, so I hope I can do the same for them, you know, in the future, for my next of kin, and,
definitely,
you know what I mean, so it's good to, like, I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's lit.
That's why I put it in the content, like, the music, that's why I say the music gonna bring everybody together. I can feel that, like, even with the song Recognize, like, this gonna be the reason why we blow up. This gonna be the reason why all our people start to show up. This gonna be the reason why we all start believing that we can eat for 4 seasons for different reasons and I'll glow up. Cause what y'all think will happen if we get up on the same page? What y'all think will happen if we get up out our own way? What y'all think will happen if we start with all this capping and rapping, creating bullshit distractions about the same thing? And like back in the day, we was all outside. The frozen cup lady had the flip it top side. Had the leaves in my wheels so they can hear the bike ride. Won't believe in it feel until we see them street lights gone. Them green box meetings were legit. We used to really walk around with a stick. What else? Banging on doors, call it ding dong ditch. Keep going. You get caught, you already know what time it is. Switch up. See, that's the good time, but nowadays this world too cold. They got people killing on kids, then returning to their homes. That'll never be what it is, boy. Go right in your hole. You die alone and die slow for taking innocent souls. See, me, I'm with my family and those invested in my rhyme till that come back tenfold. One day at a time, we gon' all let them know. B.A. been the grind, 75 Hampton Road. Let's go.
Man.
Like, I'm telling you, like, and it's just positive music, man. Just try to get that positive music, like the positive content and whatnot. Just like what y'all know about having nothing. The one that's supposed to have your back, just start fronting. So who really by your side if it ain't about the money? Now who really down the ride even when that storm coming? Make sure that have your back when you covering slack, cause sacrificing your freedom ain't never been where it's at, especially if it's illegal. Especially if he mistreat you. He claimed to be your man, but both hands he used to beat you. Or she ain't trying to be wifey. Or she steady trying to fight you. That's an uphill battle. Changing her is highly unlikely. So be smart with your movement and all the people you screwing. What goes around comes around. That chill game with the music. It go left foot, override. One day at a time. Don't fuss. Don't fight, and everything will be all right. And keep your head at your ass. It's a wrap when we all become glad. From the things we pursuing, positive vibe influence, this relatable movement from Tone.
Damn, man.
Tell you, it's the content, man.
Oh, 100%, bro. And like, of course, there's those times where like people want that upbeat, just like, oh, fuck that, fuck bitches, get like, you know what I mean. But I think we need more messages, man, out there than ever. And to you know what I mean, especially with COVID, man, like these past 2 years with lockdowns, it's really just disconnected us even more. And like, I'm like, yo, like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm tired of like hating people over ideas. I'm tired of hating people over just fucking stupid shit, bro. Like, I want my neighbors to thrive just like me. Like, I want my family to thrive. I want your family to thrive, fam. I hope your kids do better than like all, you know what I mean? I hope your kids, it's so, I just don't understand, man. I don't know. I understand why people like. I think it's weird because like you think like this like love for like other like your fellow man and human like is just like a common thing, but some people just like just hate. You know, they want that.
You gotta be careful with that though. You definitely gotta be careful with that. Like some people just don't want to be happy. You know, some people just want to be that just low because they're just not happy with themselves. So they're not looking to change because it's been like that for so long. So it's like, all right, my mission is just to whatever comes my way, I'm going to make sure I rub this off on the next person. And then you got to be careful. That's what they say, protect your energy. You got to. No matter how genuine you are, like myself, I would use myself as an example. No matter how genuine I try to be to everybody, you also got to protect your energy because when I'm interacting with folks, it can, if I allow it to happen, I can, whatever energy that they have on themselves, if they're having a bad day, and they're not trying to change it around, they'll try to project that on you. So you have to be able to protect your energy and be able to exclude yourself from whatever environment that is not for you. So I try to make sure I stay focused on that, because a lot of people are not really for you. And just because you may be like a genuine person yourself, or just a happy person, or just a positive person, that doesn't mean the next person want to hear that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got. Yeah, some people take offense to that. They don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that happiness. Like,
literally, dude, some motherfucker,
I'm telling you, people don't come up here with that happiness. What you smiling for? People, hey, what you smile? What you mean you want to smile? Why shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I smile? I'm a happy person. I'm doing something that I actually enjoy doing. I'm actually really talented at it. And even if I wasn't, I still was. I try to be as genuine and happy as I can. Just not like I'm just happy, but just like don't let anything kind of affect me or bother me. Because I know at the end of the day, whatever it is in front of me is gonna get taken care of.
Do you read books, right? Like, do you read any books like recent, like any new books you pick up recently or before that, like that, like I really like that pop off? You're like, that's a good one. Like I would read again. Like any books.
I haven't read a book. The last book I was reading, what's the title of that? Actually, shout out to Bones. Sorry about that, Bones. Cover kind of got ripped off. Sorry, Bones.
It was so good.
No, it was in depth telling about like, I want to say yourself, but it kind of like it wasn't like horoscopes, but it's more in depth. Like when you can say it was kind of like horoscopes, but it's on top of that, it was like you reading and it's like, okay, some of the stuff hits, some of the stuff like, okay, kind of a little bit far fetched off from what I'm actually as a person, but a lot of stuff in there was just like, okay, well, talking about true self, your own being, and just as far as that, I mean, I didn't do too much depth in reading on it, but it's been a while since I actually sat down and read that one. But it was actually, that was one of the books that kind of like, it caught my attention, because I was like, okay, let's actually start talking. But it was like work, put that to the side, and I try to get back to it. Then you kind of lose focus on it. But as far as like the last book I read through and through, I think it was the Elijah Muhammad. It's like how to eat. It's like how to eat. Things like that. Yes, something like that.
No, yeah. I haven't heard. What was it? It was from Elijah Muhammad. Oh, the book is Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, it was. It was basically, but a lot of stuff is like like your diet and everything, changing up your diet, how eating this could affect your body.
Oh, okay.
I want to do more research on Dr. Sebi. That's one of the things I really want to do. Just all the things, just of how he like prepare his body when it comes down to his diet and nutrients. It's just like he was old, man, drop it to his knees and be able to stand back up and stuff like that. That's how I'm really trying to be, like take care of my body, but. Take care of the mind, definitely, I would say, is one of the things we definitely need to do when you kind of open up a book, because you can find a lot of answers in the book.
Well, the reason I asked is because I just started recently reading again. You know what I mean? This. Like,
oh yeah, what you got?
The Book of Five Rings.
Oh yeah,
what
you call that about?
Miyamoto Musashi. Right now, it's about the 5 scrolls. One's the Earth Scroll, the Water Scroll, the Fire Scroll.
It's like Avatar.
Yeah, it's map. I didn't even think about it like that, but that makes sense. Literally like that. And then it's like right now I'm reading the Water Scroll, and what that is basically like what I'm getting from it, because this is a samurai, so he's explaining it through like warfare and like how to master your sword by the way you hold it. Like make sure you don't have all 4 of your fingers crushed together. It has to be one, like you know what I mean, like going to the fine detail. And the reason and what I'm taking from it is just when it comes to anything you love, like as a passion, learn it to its like deepest of
extent.
Yeah, and like he was saying, like even like when you're practicing, you should be the same as if you were to kill someone. Like samurai say, like when you swing your sword down to cut a fucking log in practice, it should be the same as like your body stance and everything should be the same as if you were to be in battle killing someone. You know what I'm saying? Like just make sure like and that's what I'm getting so far anyway. Like from the Water Scroll.
Even from that, I just got that from just like perfecting your craft when you performing at home. That's what I heard when you said that. I was just hearing.
Yep.
When you actually performing at home, should be the same like when you're on stage.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I literally just got from that. That was all right.
Exactly, dude.
It's not bad. Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, but that's why I'm like I want to get back into it, because like again I fell off for like over a year. I was like, damn, like I just need to get back into it. Like I'm read like more Stoicism and shit like that. Like Eastern philosophy. Like you ever heard of Lao Tzu?
No.
He's the creator of Taoism, and like Taoism, to simplify it, anyone out there if you want to correct me, it's the art of actively doing nothing.
Oh,
It's like, don't try hard to. It's just, it's deeper than that, but it's just like, don't try to like actively change. Don't try to, like you said, force things to be like, enjoy the journey, and like, don't try to overstress to control things that are uncontrollable.
Enjoy the process.
Exactly.
That's
you know,
don't try to rush to get the final goal, the final outcome. Just enjoy the process. That's really what the goal, the gems are. I see. That's a nice book.
I recommend it, man. It's a good one.
I can see how that can kind of like transit to the music when it comes down to me, because definitely, like you said, how you practice with the sword, it should be like how you actually doing in an actual real fight. How you perform perfecting your craft at home should be the same way, or in the mirror should be the same way if you're on stage. And just I like that.
Yeah, hell, dude, you can, and like that's the thing about older text too. Like you can always depict it to figure out like what works for the present times and shit.
Yeah,
but it's
okay.
like, yeah,
that was
if you want, fam, when I finish it, I'll hit you up and I'll drop it off or some shit.
Yeah, I hear you definitely, man. But now it got me thinking I should go ahead and get back into the books. Reading it actually helped me out too. I feel like it'll kind of open your mind because you never know what you can learn.
Hey, shit. Hey, man, if you want, I got a few other books. If you want, you know what I mean, we'll talk after this and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I have plenty of books that help me. Like, are you into like biographies by any chance, or?
Nah.
Okay. Well, you ever heard of David Goggins?
David Goggins?
Yeah. Nah. He's actually like, he's a motivational speaker, kind of like runner, like now, and a runner, and like some like ultra beast runner and shit. But
okay.
He's he's a bigger title than that. That's simplifying it. But he's a ex-Marine, I forget the specific type. Well, ex-Marine, U.S. Navy, U.S. Navy SEAL. I mean, I forget he had like other qualifications and shit. But like I had one of his books that actually got me like, actually on the process to where I am today of like podcasting and like all this shit. Because like, dude, if you met me like before COVID, I was not the same. Like, yeah, dude, I was a social like nervous motherfucker. Like I wanted like
you really talking out loud.
Nah.
Okay.
Even like shit like, you know, some topics like even like the vaccine shit like that. Like I was so nervous about talking about like shit like that. But I'm like, yo, fuck that, bro. Like I'm here to live this life, bro. Like, and you know, and like especially now, like again going back to censorship and shit. Like I believe that is the most, like I'm a free speech absolutist. Like, you know, of course, like people are gonna say stupid shit, like all this crazy shit. But like I'd rather it be heard. Like I'd rather defend your right to say whatever you want than have it be censored. Where you know what I mean.
Shut down and you gotta like watch what you say. You gotta like stumble upon your words and stuff like that because you don't want to upset this certain crowd or this certain. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's just like, you know what I mean. I said fuck it, and just like, you know, with that, you know, David Goggins book, like it motivated me because like he pushed through some crazy, like he had a broken fucking ankle. He strapped that bitch with like duct tape and ran like 8 miles or something. Like like, dude, he was like. My nigga's crazy. I just gotta tell you, yo, like I definitely recommend like just going on YouTube, like a quick summary, David Goggins. Like,
okay, I'll look at this.
He will motivate you. Like, if anything, like he's a great motivator, fam. And like now he just like runs like endlessly. He's like a recruiter now and just like does like inspiration, like does a bunch of public speeches and shit. David Goggins.
Oh, Goggins.
Yeah, he's like he's a bald guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got him right here.
Yeah, dude, he's got some good shit, fam. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, that's him. Perfect, yo. I was like, wait, he's a rapper now? I thought he was on Spotify. I was like, yo, hold up. I think he might have a podcast. I don't know.
Yeah, he got. I'm just looking at it. He got like a book. He got some books out.
Yep.
Can't Hurt Me.
Yep, that's the one.
Never Finished. Okay.
I've never heard of the second one.
Built Not Born.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to catch up on some reading then. Shit.
Yeah, I like that title of that one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Can't Hurt Me was the one that got me fucking moving, man. And that, like, I definitely recommend it to anybody out there too, like, who wants to just like a little pick me up or some shit. Like, kind of just makes you look at yourself like, damn, I got no excuse to complain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you need sometimes is like a reminder, like, dude, people have it worse out there than me, bro.
Always somebody that may have it worse, or somebody that does have it worse. Yeah, always.
That's how I see it, fam.
Always.
Oh, actually, fam, we are over an hour as well too. I didn't realize it was already fucking that time too. I know I realized this whole time I haven't even introduced you.
Yeah,
like I was just so in the zone. My fault.
Yeah, you good. Like, but like I said, the first one, and then just come natural, just talking like a regular conversation.
Yeah, that's why I want it to be, man. You know, just like I hope like you enjoyed it anyway, just like the
Yeah.
time and shit like that.
Yeah,
Because
the
I
first-
definitely enjoyed your story, like a little bit of what your story so far.
Yeah,
Definitely
we can-
come on again.
We can definitely spin the block and just, because this is the first introduction of basically just us talking, really. And it's like, all right, well, we didn't really just stick to music. We can just rap. But the next time, whatever, we can, yeah, that's fine. I definitely spin the block.
Oh fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude! No, you're more than welcome to come on anytime. Just hit me up. If you got some stories you want to come on, just shoot the shits too. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, especially after the first introduction too. I would love for people to come hit me up, be like, yo, let's just shoot the shits. Like come and just like, you know what I mean? Like I would love to have like maybe 3 different guests, like you and like 2 others, and like just come and just like talk and like shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, like I was, you know what I mean? Like and just like again connections and like getting people together and like sitting at a table enjoying conversation.
Yeah.
Because I miss that shit a lot. Like growing up, like with my, my like again, like going back to like family, like, unity and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I look back at my life and like my most fond memories. Like, I love my friends and shit too, but my family. Like being with my cousins, like doing dumb shit with family.
Like your first friends, really, your cousins.
Yeah,
First
literally.
ones you connect with. Yeah, I definitely understand that. I miss the old times when you can actually have fun outdoors, really. Or just now we all got kids now, so even now, it's like, hey man, let's have a little family day. Bring the kids.
Yeah.
I'm still cooking on the grill.
Yeah.
Not right now 'cause it's a little cold. But
Yeah, it's a little cold.
I'm still cooking on the grill. I try to bring the family that's able to come out, together as much as I can when it come out to their sun coming out. 'Cause when it's cold, people use their eyes too cold.
Yeah, yo, motherfucker, yeah.
It's too cold. You gotta catch me when the sun come out.
They use that advantage, right? You fucking Virginians. God damn, it's fucking good.
Cold, 40 degrees, man.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I was talking to my mom. She's in Massachusetts, and I'm like, oh, how's the weather? She's like, yeah, it was I think it was 7 degrees the day of that I was talking to her, but yesterday it was -30 with the wind chill. I was like, God damn.
I don't want no parts of that.
I want no parts of that.
I couldn't do it, man. Like I don't mind the cold, but I got like 3 days in the cold for the cold. That's like, come on, the sun need to come back out.
Yo, I feel you. Like something.
Yeah, because that 20 days of like coldness or whatever straight. Even when Virginia had that 23 degrees, 13 degrees night, I'm like,
oh yeah, it was like 18 degrees one day, or like lower or some shit with the chill.
Like, man, you gotta chill. You gotta chill with this.
It's like no,
sun need to come back out.
Now you need to warm up. That's what.
Because I work by the boat, so it's like the water, man. So it's like it's really cold out there.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, but actually, might as well wrap it up.
Yeah.
Shout yourself out, actually. Let people know how they can support you, how they can listen to your music, fam. I can't believe I didn't introduce you in the beginning. But
man,
here, who's been talking this whole time? Here he is.
Hey, Country Tone, man. Like I said, bring a relatable rap back to the world, man. I got music on Apple Music, Spotify, all platforms, really. YouTube. Got my first video out called Bars of Truth. Definitely check that out. Leave a comment, like it, and let me know if it's trash. Let me know if it's fire. Great feedback on that so far, but everybody has their own entitled to their own opinion. But like I said, you'll be seeing me a lot more. You'll be hearing from me a lot more. It's the first podcast, really, interview 1-on-1, really, that we actually can talk, like, what I'm saying, just talking, shooting shit, like you say. But like I said, Country Tone. You can find me on Instagram, country_tone. Pretty sure you're gonna tag me in it.
Yeah,
relatable rap, man. We're bringing relatable rap back to the world, man. You know what I'm saying? So check it, like look out for the New Growth album. That'll be my first album, but at the same time, right now I'm just really just getting the audience together and let them know that I'll come like no Dion, but we coming. Like,
oh yeah, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate your time. Seriously, it was awesome fucking having you on, dude. Seriously,
no, real talk. I really appreciate it. No, you stay out, you stay out the way now.
What?
Coming from Newport News, boy, I'm on the other side.
I appreciate you coming out here, but especially that trap, dude, over that fucking tunnel, dude. Fuck that tunnel. That tunnel's a fucking bitch, man. I don't know how y'all can do it. Like Newport, like work at the shipyard shit. I did that shit one day, bro. I was like, yo, I was living in traffic for like almost 2 hours. I was like, y'all fucking crazy.
I work in Norfolk, so that's a trip
every my day. God, dude, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm a bravey.
Hey, I appreciate it, though. Definitely, like I said, I appreciate y'all time, man. The Country Tone, bringing relatable rap back to the world. I know next time you see me, I can go more in detail about with the upcoming music and the upcoming projects. But like I said, this week I'm dropping that video.
It will drop. This will drop Sunday, actually. So if you want,
yeah,
this is gonna drop Sunday.
Okay, well look, so I can get one with Nas. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Nas.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great rapper, dude. Great rapper.
That's for him. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Country Tone. It was awesome having you on, man.
Likewise. Appreciate you for having me. Now.
Awesome. And guys, please go support him, man. Down everything. All the links will be down in the description. Yeah. And I hope you guys do the best you can for yourselves and the people around you because you fucking deserve it.
Stay up, stay blessed. Now take care of yourselves.